What is up, everybody? Back with some more OU Bobcats action tonight. Gonna play 3 games for you guys. Got this first game at home against Appalachian State. We did do a custom schedule and add them to the schedule opposed to an FCS team. I don't really like playing FCS teams, so just play someone similar status. Appalachian State is a pretty good Conference USA team or Sunbelt team. Yeah, Sunbelt. So gotta watch out for them. Last stream we did with OU, we did some early recruiting and played these 3 games. We beat Rutgers, West Virginia, and got our teeth kicked in by Ohio State. So surprising start for these OU Bobcats. 2-1 start is all I could wish for, or is more than I could have wished for. And winning 2 out of the 3 of these games to start is really impressive to me. But tonight we're going to be playing Appalachian State, Bowling Green, Ball State, and then we'll get into the bye week. And of course we'll do some recruiting. We already recruited for this week at the end of last stream, so we'll get into it. But before I do, I want to go around our roster and just check on some guys, lower classmen that we have. Make sure that we don't really lose them. Deal breaker is playing style. I have an F and he needs a C+. So might have to change that in the scheme and the playbook. Scheme. What does he like? The one thing I am a little worried about with redshirting Tin Carpenter is that I know if you what's called redshirt guys, even the young guys, like even though Carpenter's good, even redshirting him might make him want to transfer. So we might, if a couple games in, if Parker Navarro isn't really doing it for us, especially in the MAC, then we might have to unredshirt Carpenter and bring him in to play some games. So it's an option king, mobile resistance downhill. So I don't know. We might have to switch our scheme to more of like a West Coast offense, where we see a lot of players. Like I want to check out like some California teams: Air Raid, Beer and Shoot, Air Raid, Power Spread, Pistol, Spread, Spread, Spread. So a spread might be kind of what they want to play. Power Spread. Yeah, it doesn't really look like run and shoot. What's that one? Option routes, find holes. Yeah, so we might want to do like a spread. We'll find a good team to run it with. A good, like Colorado isn't a bad one. Multiple offense. Georgia Southern is more of a spread. Houston. Kent State. What's Kansas? Kansas is a spread. I think we might do something like this. Yeah. We'll start with that. Maybe that helps with the grade that we have, that low grade we have with their play style. But yeah, especially since they both have speed and they both have option king, downhill, and extent and mobile resistance. So we might want to see if that boosts that a little bit, and spread offense playbook or offensive scheme will definitely play to their strengths. Impact player, a freshman Mike Taylor, what's his at? Pro potential. That we can't really help with. Pro potential, I kind of want to look at. Wide receivers is going to be tough next year. We have a lot of guys or we're gonna see a lot of turnover probably. We're gonna be losing a good amount of guys. But defense, I know our linebackers are pretty ass, so I'm not really worried about that. Sophomores, playing times B minus B for this guy. Conference prestige, championship contender. So championship contender, I think the max we'll be able to get up to is like C. But yeah, let's get into this game. New playbook. Uniforms, I'm kind of just going to keep the same. Yeah, we'll just wear the green helmet. Then I kind of like that helmet without the stripe on it. Yeah, we'll make them wear those. Yeah, get right into this game. It is a home game, so I want to check out something real quick. I've been kind of skipping through them with a lot of teams anyway when I'm playing. Just like the opening cinematic. Because I heard OU has a special one this year, even though they already showed it. But I know OU follows the Bobcat. They usually follow out their mascot who's riding a motorcycle, so we'll make sure not to skip through anything like that. Maybe some beginning of the MAC conference play, we'll see that. But punt return, or kick return, starts off pretty well. Navarro struggled last week, but that's expected. We did play Ohio State. Team that we are going to play every year. Because, like I said, I kind of want to make them our rival. And the whole goal of this dynasty is to dethrone Ohio State as the best team in Ohio. But we're starting off with this toss play to Bangura, who's been playing well. Had kind of a down game last week as well. So, but first run, he's going to be able to bounce out to the outside, get a gain of 11. Not bad, not bad. But it does look like we have a lot of plays to run out of this. One slot. Maybe do some play action read. Oh, wait, we have Bangura quarterback right now. I did not mean to do that, but we're just going to roll out with him. I was not expecting that. Okay. Oh, it's Wildcat. Okay. That's why. Yeah, I do want to start diving into playbooks a little more, like I'm doing right now. Kind of looking through the formations and picking plays like that. I think adds a little more realism. And also, what I forgot to do, I'm going to try revamped passing. It's going to be a little weird, or a little rough, I think, with these lower overall quarterbacks, but Parker's not terrible, especially for the conference plan, so should be able to find some success. And I've heard if you can figure it out, you'll be good with it. We'll get in some pass plays right away. Okay, that was not a great pass. Gotta watch out for this Appalachian State team, like I said. Pretty good. We could get Chase Hendricks over the middle, and he's going to be able to sneak in over the first down line marker. Get some read option going. Oh, and that's going to be a loss of 3 yards on that one. Get some more pistol right here. Gates. Not able to truck through him there with the fullback. Not terrible. Could get a gain of 7 back. On this bunch, try to look for Mason Williams here. He's going to drop it. We're going to immediately punt. Because I guess we are not in field goal range. Try to play the ping game here. That was not a great punt either. 15-yard line starting position for them. Not the worst, not the best. There is something else I saw too. So if we... Yeah, we can customize their zones that they guard too now in this game, which is awesome. Something that I've always kind of done anyway. Especially when playing defense. So I kind of just do it on the fly instead. And that's going to be really bad. Really bad tackling by us. Oh my goodness. Someone on our team is going to come down with an injury as well. But that was a really bad start to the rush defense. 2 back-to-back good plays from them. Alright. Only hold him to 1 there. Not bad. Michael Mack. Trained for him. He'll return soon. Get into more formation as well. Only way we're going to be able to stay in these games with our secondary not being the best is creating pressure. So, gotta... And that is going to be an easy touchdown for them. So, we created pressure, but a nice rollout throw into some pretty good coverage. He did have a step on us, but me also going for the ball with Y kind of gave them the advantage. So, not a good start on defense for us. They're going to go up 7-0 early here. Quick 3-play drive from them as well. So, not a good look for our defense to start, considering we were playing pretty well against... We'll start in the pistol again. Considering we were playing pretty well against Ohio State and the other teams defensively. Not a good look that a Sun Belt team is going to be able to drive on us as easily as they just did. Does look like one of our offensive linemen is going to come down with an injury there. That was a bad throw. Not a great throw there either, but we get it there. Do a little slip screen here. Just need those blocks to go, and they do. Benger is going to find some space, and he might take this all the way. Guy at the last second, stiff arms him. He pushes him in the end zone. Big touchdown right there for Bangura. And this OU Bobcats offense needed something like that. Getting it this early. Nice little rebuttal to their last drive. Only 4 plays for us. But just don't want to make that first drive that we had to come back and hurt us. So need to get a stop. In one of these drives. Go into 3-3-5 to start. Some blitz. Oh my gosh. Roman, their wide receiver, is going to be able to get a big play off that one. Not great. Good RPO run by them right there. Alright, they're going to go back to their star running back. Only get a yard there. Just Kanye Roberts. Unfortunate first name. Alright, do a little RPO. He's going to shed the first tackler. Little gadget guy right there. He's going to get a big gain. We cannot do anything against this offense right now. Going to send some zone blitz. And we're going to fall for play action. Another first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line. 4 for 4 to start this game for their quarterback. Not a good look for us at all. Big hit from our safety right there. Nice keeping him out of the end zone for now. Alright, the blitz worked. That's going to be a loss of 2. Going to coach suggestions here. We're going to drop back into his quarters. I just don't let anything happen. But it's gonna... Clock's gonna run out before they can hike it. Alright, 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. Not the greatest first quarter, for us, especially offensively. But, I don't know, I might have to switch back to the placement and accuracy passing. Alright, we stop him at the 1-yard line. Oh, we're going to hold him to a field goal. Very interesting call right there. We got him to the inch-yard line, actually. Might be a tough field goal for them to make, and they miss it. But we get really bad, really bad field position. Or no, we do not. Alright, they put us at the 20 for some reason. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. Thought it was going to be a lot worse. Bangura shedding some tackles, getting skinny right there to get between the guys. Gonna get in there nicely for us. So we got very lucky with that missed field goal. I thought they were gonna put us at the inch, and that would have been some of the worst field positioning that you can ask for. Nothing happening here. That corner is locking up Harris out there. So don't like to see that too much. Gonna run a little RPO though. Just look out for that corner. Big stiffy by Hendricks there. Go back to the run game real quick. Only 3 yards to gain here. We need some good blocking. Got 2 tight ends out on the edge there. And the stiff arm isn't too successful, but enough to get us some extra yards right there, so that was big. Mason Williams going to catch and hold on to that one, though. Gain of 6. Stay in this formation real quick. Yeah, I might have to switch back to placement and accuracy. I don't know. Right now, it's just not seeming like the thing. That was terrible running by your boy. A loss of 8 right there. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Punter isn't great if you don't remember to. Could have let that ball bounce one more time, not gonna lie. But we get out of it without too much damage, I guess. Drop into some blitz right away. I'm gonna use your walker just in case. Look at that. Seegers gets in. He's off to a hot start this young season. He's been playing really well. I believe he has 2 sacks on the year already. They're going to drop into some spread, but they're going to drop a little dunkaroo, but the big man interception. Pick 6. Number 99 hit the gritty. Pius Ojugo. The nose tackle. Off the bad screen pass, picks it off. The big man returns it. Only 5 yards, but still, it is a pick 6. We'd absolutely love to see it. It's a little momentum shift right there. If we can get another stop and even another score before the end of the half, that would be most ideal. But absolutely huge. Love seeing it. Usually that type of stuff happens to your boy, so nice to see that's not... Sorry, got distracted by the big tackle for loss there. But glad to see that it can happen to everyone, even the computer. And the computer is usually untouchable with bullshit like that. They got another one almost? Oh my gosh. Our defensive linemen have some active hands right now. Causing another... I'm gonna put that guy in a QB spy. We already have him. Alright, that's gonna be a nice stop. Alright. Only gain of 9 on that play, I believe, or maybe 10. But we're gonna force them to punt. We got 3 minutes, so we will run the clock down a little bit, especially with this field position we're about to get. weird catching animation put me ahead of the blocker to start, so... But yeah, we'll run... Do some ISO to start, and then we'll put shoot clock on, just so we get down to the 2-minute warning. Touchdown is most ideal here, but I will take a field goal if we have to. Big run by Bangura. He's playing real well to start this game, so great to see that. I'll run an option real quick with the two of them. Bangura just bullying that guy. He's going to go down with an injury, though. No. Risk of injury is high. That was going to bring in Brune, who does have a carry. 1 carry, 1 touchdown on the year from 15 yards out, so not terrible. He's going to ankle bruise, so he might be out for a minute. Triple option. It's going to be a little interesting. I did accidentally just run stretch again. Brune. Alright, another good run from the guy. They're going to call a timeout real quick, though. So we'll just run some zone. We're not going to take the touchdown if we do get it. We'll just go down, tackle us at 1st and goal. Bangura is still a little injured, so... We're just gonna, yeah. Alright, yeah, he's in there. Brune is back in. Play clock getting a little low, but we just wanna go down, make them use all these timeouts. Maybe run one more wide zone. Still not looking for the touchdown here, not gonna lie. Pretty comfortable going for it on 3rd down. But do get that to go down. Do a little RPO here just in case they do run commit. Gonna try to dive for it, but he does not get to it. We gotta go for it though. We have to. Let the play clock run down a little bit. Do a little. Oh no, that was an absolute fail of a speed option. Nothing comes from it. I'm going to drop back into some dime because I do expect some big passing attempts here. Not gonna lie. Pass it real quick to their quarterback just to get some space. Smart play. Or their running back, I mean. Just to get some space away from the end zone. To run some more legitimate plays, but they're going to just run it. I think they're just going to let the clock run out. Our boneheaded mistake to go for it is going to prove to be kind of an iffy call, considering they get the ball at the half. So they just need a touchdown to tie it up. Could have taken a 2-possession lead, but we do not. Halftime, 14-7 Bobcats. We did here hold them scoreless in the second. Held them scoreless since that first drive of theirs, so good defense after that first drive. Not so great defense on that second drive, but we did hold them from a touchdown, and they missed a field goal from about 10 yards out. So we got very lucky there. Bangura, electric first half, 10 carries for 74 yards. Kick it off immediately. But I do think I'm going to put it back on placement and accuracy passing. Good spin move by their slot receiver / kick returner there. But yeah, definitely want to work my way to revamp passing, but I just don't really know how it works. But I like placement and accuracy, so just seem to have better control with it. I just wasn't throwing any bullets, really. And I don't know if there, I don't know, there might be a button for that now. Not 100% on that. Stroman, second reception of the day. His first one went for a lot, so That one on. Holding him to only 7 there is nice, but we get some pressure. And oh my gosh. Somehow they break the... Swan breaks the sack and turns it into a huge gain to their tight end right there. Lanning, I think his name is. But that was not what we needed. Get his ass. Let's go. Hurdled over my guy that got destroyed off the line. Turned that into a quick loss of 4. We'll take that. Shut down their running game since that first drive too. So, and then we get a sack there. Pius in there. Great start of the game for Pius. That is now a pick 6 and a sack for him. So absolutely love to see it from the nose tackle. Not the stat line you would expect from a guy like that. And they're going to throw a little high. Is to contort his body, and he's going to drop it. That's going to bring on the punting team for them. So after a big play, we locked it down. Made him lose 21 yards. Or 11 yards. Almost a good punt if there was some backspin on that from them. But luckily not. We'll go straight into the gun. This off tackle. Still does look like Singura is out for now, but Bruin has been running the ball well, so not too worried. Do this triple option real quick. The triple option, I'll have to read that guy with the R above his head, see if I'm keeping the ball or not. And I am keeping the ball, but giving it off immediately. Not the best play, but yeah, you got to do a lot. And to keep the ball in option plays this year and in the last year's game, they changed it to holding A instead of just, I think you just didn't press anything if you wanted to keep the ball in the older games. But good run right there from Navarro. Do want to check on Bangura right now. Still has a high risk of injury, so we'll keep him out for just a minute. We're going to be blitzing right away. "50-50 ball." Mason Williams goes up and catches it. What a play. To the custom route right there. Set him up. Oh my gosh. That was huge. Could have kept that ball. Don't think I would have gotten much more than what I ended up getting there. We'll drop into some Wildcat though. That did not work. Okay. That was not the play call right there. Do want to get Pugh involved in the passing game, but he's been getting the toughest matchups. Somehow the fullback gets over the line there. Good way to fight for it. Do like how we have these formations with a fullback. Pugh does get his first reception of the day there, although it is for not too much. PA stretch shot. Do think this is just play action. Maybe his speed can get around. Parker Navarro fighting. Gets to the 1-yard line. Good scramble by the guy there. He'll drop into this max blocking formation. Try to shove one up the middle with Bruin. Make this a 2-possession game. He's going to get cut short. No blocker picked up 56. Good play by him. Do another one, but send a guy in motion too. Yeah, looks like we're sending Bruno in motion to go block that right edge. Bruin is not going to be able to fight through, so 2 stops from them. Going to goal line offense. Maybe a power O. Do the PA, the play action power O maybe. Try to dump it off. And we're going to find the fullback. Works perfectly. Leverett gets his first touchdown of the year, I believe. Big play by him. Good offensive drive for the Bobcats. A lot of games in the rain. I've played like a full season in my offline rebuild. I'm doing an off-stream rebuild, I mean. My off-stream rebuild is with Arkansas State currently, and I'm in year 2 already. I've already played like 2 games of the second season, so I've played like a good amount of games. And a lot of the, like, I'd say like 30% of those games have been in the rain, or just 30% of the games I've played. Kanye did a bad route to bounce out around the blocker and ends up in a loss of 5. Ricky Hyatt, who's also having a hot start to this season, gets the tackle for loss, his first of the game. They're going to drop back into a pass play here probably, and it is a screen. I tried to hit stick him. Oh my god, no one can tackle. I need to get much better at hit sticking. Ever since they made the jump to Xbox One, I have not been able to hit stick. In the old Xbox 360 games, I was able to bang them like the best of them. But ever since, and we absolutely boofed that coverage right there. He was guarding him well, but still need to get good at that too. I did pride myself in a long time for just being able to use her over the middle. Just whenever I had to switch to anybody in coverage, I prided myself on my ability to break up passes or just make a play on the ball. But so far this year, I have not found it. Last couple, like Madden 24, I had a cornerback career mode, and I played like fucking so many seasons of it. Like, I played at least like 6 seasons of it, and I had a lot of fun doing it, so. And then last year in Road to Glory, I also had I made a cornerback. And I had some fun, but just like the progression was so monotonous. Oh my gosh. I just like, it was taking me forever to do anything. And by like my junior year, or taking forever to upgrade anything. And by my junior year, I was like an 80-something, mid-80s, but I had like 84 speed. And it just wasn't fun. I was just getting burned. Dude, get the sack right there. Pius is in there again. Good play by him. He's had a hell of a game. 2 sacks now. Maybe he might have counted that one as a half sack. Blitz worked perfectly there. It's going to be 4th and 11 now. It does look like they're going for it, so we need to lock up the coverage here. Nothing on the outsides. Oh, we break that one up. Can't get the tip drill. Can't do the tip drill right there, but we get the stop. That's all that matters. Turnover on downs. Tank Pearson gets the pass deflection. We're just going to run the ball out. Hopefully. Or just waste as much time as we can. Got chew clock on. Maybe pad our passing stats a little bit. They're not great right now. He did make the corner slip on that route, so that's the nice thing, and sometimes the terrible thing about playing in inclement weather. Like, your players will slip. Luckily, it wasn't one of ours. We're going to find Harris wide open over the middle. Big play. He's going to take it in. 28-7. Salute to him. Perfect play action. 2 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown. All on this drive. 3 plays, 1:23 off the clock. Absolutely huge. We might just jump into sim right here and just play our offensive drive. Not really too worried. I've been having fun with this defense this game. See if we can get some more good plays. Immediately drop into a blitz. I don't imagine they'll be running too much this drive. But they are going to start off with a run, which they shouldn't have done. Blitz is real for these OU Bobcats, these Bobbies. They'll get you with this blitz. 2nd and 12, another run for a loss. He somehow gets that throw off without getting evading the sack, but Pius got in there again. Could have been 2.5 sacks on the day for him. Absolutely mad lad right now. Do break that one up with Tank, so got a little bit of the field there. Absolutely love it. Gonna punt it off the doorwart. Try to bounce it out, but I ran into a blocker, of course. We'll just drop back into the pistol and run this clock out. Don't imagine they'll call any timeouts. Them punting kind of just proves that they are quitting on this game. But big win. Final game out of conference play. Three big wins to start the year over Rutgers, West Virginia, and now Appalachian State, who isn't. They are a Sun Belt team, but one of the better Sun Belt teams, I'd say. Do take a huge loss there in the stretch. Gonna be the 2-minute timeout now. Run. Just a read option. Brayshawn Littlejohn gets injured, so of course they use an injury timeout. We'll sim the rest of this game, though. Don't think a comeback is happening. Tackle him right where he caught it. We'll jump ahead to the change of possession if there is one. There is. Alright, so we force another turnover on downs. We'll just run this clock out. So Brune ended up playing most of the game. Definitely, like most of the first, definitely the whole second half, and I think he came in a little halfway through the third, or the second quarter. So, a lot of action from Brune today. After Sangura, his his risk of injury was way up there. So, a little stat padding pass play right there. Sangura's gonna come in for one more run and gain a respectable amount, 9 yards right there. Well, we're gonna win this game 28-7. Hell yeah, good bounce back week. Scored a touchdown in every quarter. 225 and 3 touchdowns for Parker. Not a bad day. Good bounce back game. No turnovers from him. No turnovers as a team. Tough game to throw the ball to, considering all the rain. But we'll check out our stats. 13 and 19, so only 19 attempts. Ran the ball a lot more. Let's see, that is 31 attempts rushing. 27 to 27 for Brune. That time wasting drive we had before the end of the half, kind of just ruined his stats. 11 for 83, 3 broken tackles, 1 20-plus yarder for going for 24 from Bangura, 3 for 28 for Navarro. Receiving, didn't throw the ball much, but Harris got 2 for 70, 1 for 64 on Sangura, 3 for 20 from Leverett. 3 guys that scored touchdowns. Mason Williams had that 50-50 ball. That was huge. Hendricks, another respectable game. And Pugh, he's just... We're going to have to figure out how to get him more involved. It's just he's getting lined up against the star corners on in the game. It's weird. It's always been like a weird thing that's bugged me in Madden and in these college football games. Your best corner is always going to be lined up on the right, or the number 1 corner on your team is always going to be lined up on the right. But the number 1 wide receiver is always going to be lined up on the left. So you can change it yourself in the game with coach adjustments to have corner matchups be by overall, but I usually do by speed. But yeah, a little weird thing, but big game for the defense. A lot of tackles for loss. We got 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tackles for loss. 2 sacks total, 1.5 by Jugo, and Nehemiah Dukes was in that half sack. And a pick 6, going 8 yards on the return for Ojugo. 2 deflections for Honest Lookman. I think he deflected that pick 6 we got. DJ Walker and Tank Pearson. So the 3 captains getting the active hands right there. Leading tackler was Jalen Thomason. He is a free safety, but we play him in the mic a lot. So Just want to check out the rushing stats for Appalachian State. 12 for 32 for Kanye. Like, not that great. His long was 31. So that tells you how good our rushing defense was. But he only had 1 yard longer in the whole, or 1 extra yard the whole game compared to his long. Averaged 2.6 per carry. So rush defense is looking really good. Pass defense is looking a little iffy. We are going to level up after that game with our coach as well. So we got 14 points now. Definitely upgrade one of our abilities. I'm thinking increase sway on linebackers, D-backs. I'm going to do the wide receiver one, actually. All right. Second game of the stream is going to be first in-conference play for us in the MAC. We do have a commitment. Taj Kalmalat, wide receiver. 2 commits. Okay. Tyler Peters, a Mike linebacker. So we get 2 commits already. Spencer Peters, a 1-star, and a 2-star right edge are gonna, what's it called? Playing style. Pius Ojugo gets the MAC Defense Player of the Week. We love to see it. First in conference play is going to be against Bowling Green. But where do I look at? I think in recruiting we can look at my school. Yeah, that's what we want to look at. So playing style, how to improve, Bud Elliott's blue chip ratio, current media poll rank. Or no, that's championship contender. Coach ability, coach prestige, academic, athletic. Their playing style. Offensive pass yards per game. 166. So yeah, we just need to increase our offensive pass yards per game, it looks like. And since that's the case, that scheme was okay, but I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. We're going to stick to the 4-2-5. It's working well for us, but we'll go back to the Ohio pistol offense. Like I said, this is a good game to test Parker Navarro's potential. But I do want to go take those guys off. Isaiah Lanavoy. You just need to get that up, like we said, with our what is he, a right tackle? We just need to get our offensive passing yards per game up for him. Quincy, playing style. So Irving, we got locked out of. He committed to Akron. We will offer Ezekiel Hood a scholarship, and this to Sean Williams. Maybe even put like 10. Devon Shelley, though, I will put 5 on him, and then 10 on Ezekiel Hood. We'll DM him. Marciano, we will also offer a scholarship, and we'll put another 10 on him. And now we're going to go to people in the top 5. A lot of people in the top 5. Meredith, we are first on. UMass and Rutgers are behind us. We have a lot of people, so we'll go to 11. Week 11 is against our rival Miami, so it's a week before facing UMass. Not the greatest speed on this guy. Pocket passer only 68, so but the 87 throw power and the medium accuracy right away is pretty nice. Devontae Fine. Maybe see if we can check out his speed. For 80 speed, not bad. So, but this Prince guy, we are definitely going to schedule a visit. We'll do Miami as well. Hopefully by then, playing style will be a little better. And finally, we'll do Pierre Johnson. Proximity at home is big for him. And then we'll do one of these 3-star. Rico Roth. UMass. Do playing time for him. Alright. So yeah. Already got 2 recruits though. Not bad. Considering we're a low-star team. We did get... Let's go to the MAC real quick. Ball State already got 5 1-stars and a 2-star, but we got Calmalat, 5'7", wide receiver, and a 6', 220 Mike linebacker, both 3 stars, so not bad. We are leading the conference in 3 stars. It looks like Bowling Green got 1 as well, but I'd say the transfer portal is going to be our best friend in this for the couple of years, for the first couple of years. We'll let them go all white. And we'll go all green with the throwback helmet. Yeah, hell yeah. Make sure, get Ohio. Just hope that there's no rain. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yep, it's raining again. Oh my gosh. That's Ohio for you, though. Bowling Green Falcons. Opposite ends of Ohio battle here. We are southeast, and they are northwest or northeast, or southwest. Or no, we're southeast Ohio. They are northwest Ohio. So. But I will shout out my buddy Al. Bowling Green has always been a college football legend. Back in college football 14 and our first ever online Dynasty as a big friend group. Walter Stegall, running back icon from Bowling Green University. Call some motion there, but their guy got stuck. They're gonna pitch off to the guy. A little juke move around my first tackler. But yeah, Walter Stegall, my buddy averaged about 2,000, 3,000 rushing yards, maybe even, with this Stegall guy. So we're gonna hit Drew Pine pretty hard. Oh, watch out for that. Running back is not going to get anywhere with that one. Yeah, we need to get our yards per game up. I think the thing that hurts me with the yards per game is I do chew the clock a lot. So maybe that is kind of hurting my stats. Definitely is. Just means less plays. But also, you can't get stopped as much as we have been. He threads that needle pass in there. Good little gain for them to get the first down, so they're driving at the 50-yard line right now. Little zone blitz here. Let's finally bring that guy down after a pretty good gain. Finn Hogan, wide receiver for them. Nakai Amatree. Michael Molnar brings him down after a gain of 2. Good pressure. And he somehow escapes it and gets the ball thrown away. Almost came down with a sack there. Would have been huge, but they do keep it at 3rd and 8. Need a first down here, though. They do have a star tight end, so gotta keep an eye on him. Do have a different back there now, too. Oh! Throws it while he's getting hit, and Jameson's gonna come off with the pick. should be able to house this one as well. Oh, the running back's coming in hot. He's going to take me down at the 12-yard line. Huge interception for us to start this game. But they do want us passing the ball more, get more passing yards per game, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Somehow get that pass in there. Really good catch. Gonna be looking at Leverett again here. How's that not PI? I know RB was wide open. I noticed that right after I threw the ball, so that's not great. That we did have an open play. We're just gonna switch to a read option here. Finger should be able to get us the 4th and inches. Oh, geez. Did a double ISO here. Finger is like reaching for it, so we get the touchdown. He's gonna bang it in from about 4 yards out. Quick little drive for us after the pick and the good return puts us inside the red zone. So quick little offensive drive for us. But we would definitely be focusing on passing a lot more this game. Just want to get those passing yards up. And big hit from Hyatt there, our safety. Laying down the boom on their kick returner. And that's a nice way to start. We're going to run a little screen here. Good spin moves. And we're going to dive at him. Push him out of bounds at 2nd and inches. Not great tackling from us right now, so we need to tighten that up a little bit. Gonna go into man against their slot receiver Hogan over here. But, yep, I was expecting the run. 3rd and 2. Ricky Hyatt already his 4th tackle on the game. In the 2nd defensive drive for this Ohio Bobcats. They're gonna find a wide open wide receiver there. Breaks the 1st tackle, but gets sent down after. Shoving off our star. And the sack by Luckman there. He's already got a few on the year. That's huge. Be a loss of 6 for them. Walker helping with that tackle did not really help us in the long run. I think he was going to take him down. Could have been 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 around there. But another sack. Seegers again. He's been playing real well to start this year. But we are not allowing anything from this Bowling Green offense. They did drive pretty well against us in the first drive, but that drive did not go as well for them. Go back to concept. Or no, play type. To this halfback wheel real quick. Harris did burn someone on a similar route, so I'm kind of hoping the same here. He kind of did. Not a great throw. -9 rushing yards, it looks like, for Bowling Green right now. Mathis is in the backfield here. Does break 1 tackle and fights for an extra 7. End of the first quarter, 7-0 game. Team's looking good. Only had 1 13-yard offensive drive, so not really much to tell so far. Did this post wheel, Williams running that. Do kind of like this. Oh my gosh, and they're going to jump up and swat that one down. We're going for it. We need offensive passing yards, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, and a bad pass! Oh no, that's not great. Give them the ball at our 31-yard line. Oh my goodness. Cannot be making passes like that. Does look like Thomason has one of those Heisman traits right now. After getting that big return on the pick. So that's kind of crazy. Safety. A backup safety in the MAC has one of these Heisman perks. So I don't think it really matters the skill of the player. It's just like if they're playing well. So Stadium Pulse is kind of low. These OU Bobcat fans are taken out of the game after that last play. But another sack. It's going to be Luckman and Seegers together there. Both have 1.5 on the game now. Defense is absolutely stout right now. Deep attempt for their kicker. It's going to put it up, and it's going to go through. Just sneaks above the crossbar. Only a 3 and out right there. Or not a 3 and out, but quick 4th down results in a field goal for them after the bad pass by Parker on that last drive. Almost a really good return there. I'm going to drop back into the pistol. Had a wide open Hendricks too on that last play too. That's what makes it hurt even more. Mason Williams not going to be able to hold on, so quick 2nd down for us. Drop into an option play. Gonna pass it out to Bangura or pitch it out to Bangura. Results in a gain of nothing though. Maybe a little slip screen. Get behind these blockers. Just get a 1st down with Bangura. That's all we need. And we're going to get that. He's going to fight for an extra 10, I think, as well. A nice 20-yard gain real quick right there. 18 yards, actually. But exactly what we need. Not a sack, because they pushed us forward, but Parker still got hit pretty hard there, so not great to see that. Gonna toe tap off the bad pass. Only about a gain of 4 right there, but still a gain. Only 3 wide receivers out here right now. I do see Pugh. He has to jump a little bit for it, but he holds on. Good catch by him. Gain of 16 right there. Like I said, we just need to get these passing yards. If we can get like another high 200s game, like the last one, that would be huge. We're going to throw it up for Williams. He can't hold on, though. Good defense by their guy there. Got back into another slip screen. We're going to audible out this post. Play right there. So I kind of like this play action wheel right here. Maybe we can get Hendricks to go. Nope, it's going to result in a sack. Not a great play right there. Gonna be a pretty good return from the big hit from number 30 right there, Christopher. But no, not a great look there. Our offense can't really drive right now against this Bowling Green team. But our defense is keeping us away from giving up the lead. So that's all that matters. Oh my gosh. Our tight end is gonna get a huge gain right there. Huge play. 49 yards right there. It's going to put them immediately at R23, so can't allow anything here. Big hit from the safety right there, Walker. One of our better defensive players. Even though he's not been a real contender for Defense Player of the Year of the team so far. I'd say definitely Luckman and Seegars are on there. So need someone to kind of step it up. But that's going to be Pius again, back-to-back games. 2.5 sacks in 2 games. We absolutely love it. Back to 3rd and 14 for them off the good defense. Another sack almost there, too. And a good tackle from that guy. I don't know who that is. Forcing another field goal. We are going to call timeout. Bad clock management from your boy there. Only 52 seconds in this upcoming drive, so... They're going to kick it up again and go through. Do get ball at half, but big drive here could result in some extra points. Field goal would be awesome. A touchdown would be preferred. Not a great return. Did take 9 seconds off the clock, too. We're going to go into this formation. Pistol formation. Try to get something big. You need to. Harris is going to be able to hold on to that one. A quick timeout. Chilcher try to get out of bounds with this next play. Try harder too. Quick little under route to Hendricks there is going to result in the first gain of 5. Stops the clock too without us taking a timeout. Pugh, not a great throw, and he got hit twice, so sorry to do that to you. Little Texas rep from Bangura is going to be our second look on this. And not a great throw. Going to result in another punt from us. We will just punt it since we're not past the 50. Pick up the ball at the 25. Drop into some dime here as well. Just don't want to give up anything big. It looks like they'll be running the ball anyway, but that's not great run defense. Now they're probably going to be passing the ball, so... Big hit right there from our safety. Still not great defense in general. 7 seconds left. They do have to get way closer to get in the field goal range, but Thomason's going to get around the block. And number 9 got in there pretty easily as well. So we'll just drop into some man here. Kind of help this guy in case he gets burnt, and he does. And we're going to throw it quick, but we break it up. Alright. Not a very eventful first half. 7-6 at the end of it. But we do get ball first to start the second. Only 63 passing yards as a team, so we need to get those up. Especially to help with our play style rating, which isn't the favorite from some of our players. Especially our backup quarterback, which we definitely want to keep around. He could potentially be a huge part of helping this rebuild. He's already a 72 overall true freshman, so not bad. Not a great throw, but Harris is going to hold on. Sure hands right there. I'll run a little RPO real quick. Mason is going to be able to get a good amount of yardage there. Stick in this formation. Seems to be working well. Good coverage right there from that guy, but just had to test it. And that was a terrible throw. That's going to result in an interception. So, JoJo Johnson there makes the play for them. Or I have no idea what Pugh was doing there, honestly, so. Thomason going to keep his hot game going. Second tackle of the game, that one's going to be for loss as well. Not very happy with what just conspired that last drive. 3-3, 3rd and 3 now. Swear to God, it's the rain. Not me, boys. I'm too good at this game sometimes. It's the rain. Oh, and he's going to get burned. But Walker, he picks it off. Let's go. Spin move doesn't work. He bobbled the pick, but that's a huge play by Walker there, who I was just talking about not doing that well this year so far. But massive for him. Some very well needed interception. Diving catch from Harris there. He really sold that route with that little stutter step before cutting. That was massive. Gonna find Hendricks underneath too. Need to gain a 3 there, but still gain. 2 jet touch pass as well. Don't want to not say it too early, but offense kind of seems to have found its stride here as Hendricks is going to find a hole. He's going to take this one deep. Can he get in? The dive. Knocked out at the 1. Oh, that hurts. But a huge play from Hendricks there. That does count as a pass too, even though it was a little shovel pass, but it's perfect right there. Bangura's going to get a little underneath route. Get the receiving touchdown. Quick offensive drive there. Really good one too. Needed those points. Defense keeps playing well. I'm not too angry. 67 passing yards to add, so that should put us around 160 something. Big hit from the swagged out Mike linebacker there. I'm going to drop into some nickel right away. Because I do think they're going to try to air it out to make some plays. But our defense has been proven to be pretty crafty. Especially our rush defense. Look at that. A little RPO read option thing right there. Luckman gets back there. Does look like Thomason's still on fire. Walker's on fire as well. So love to see it. Bad throw on the rollout there across the body. It's going to result in 3rd and 11. I do like this package right here that you can run in this game where you have 2 guys guarding the receiver, and we got really lucky there that he dropped that. But yeah, the double coverage, especially when you don't have like the speediest corners in your, especially when you're playing like a better team, it is kind of nice. Because when we were playing Ohio State, we had them, they were doubling Jameis, or they were doubling Jeremiah Smith, and that's exactly who we want to double. So run a little screen action here. It does seem like Dorwart got injured on that tackle, got cramped, so he might not be in for the next. And we are stupid, and we're going to throw a big man touchdown, or a big man pick. Parker makes a tackle. Absolutely boneheaded mistake by your boy there. I literally looked at the guys and saw that they played that zone, or played that screen perfectly, and I did nothing but throw it to exactly to them. I played into their little game. Little tight end slant right there is going to result in 4 or 6 yards. They have the ball at our 10-yard line, so good scoring position for them. And Pine's going to keep it on the read option, and they're going to score. But now they're going to go for 2 as well. Going to audible into some zone here. Maybe show some blitz. And their tight end's going to hold on. So now it's a tie game here. We gotta lock in. Like I said, Parker has... This is a make or break game for him. I am not too opposed to taking him out. Even though he is arguably the best player on the team, he has not been playing like it, that's for sure. Pugh on the curl route is going to be able to get it. Broke that first tackle, but the safety was right there, so nothing more than that gain is going to come out of it. Send him on a post. Send him on. Hendricks is going to hold on to that one. Made a possession catch. custom stems there too. Gonna send. And it's gonna result in a sack. Kyrie Henderson is now injured for us too. That's another offensive lineman. Not great to see our offensive lineman get injured. But trust in Pugh here. Oh, he comes back and gets it. Please be on them. It's gonna be on them. Defense pass interference. We're gonna decline it. I think we do get the ball a little further downfield. No, we would have been at the... Yeah, we get 2 extra yards. Pugh gonna get another reception there. A little too fast for that Mike linebacker there. Driving right now, looking really good. Hendricks, ooh. Safety made a good play on the ball there. Give it to him. We're gonna custom stem this a little bit, make it so it's not that deep of a cut, and it's gonna work perfectly. Hendricks with a nice little spin move as well. Result in a first down. Over 200 passing yards now for Navarro as well. A little fake wheel heel. Maybe one of these defenders bite on it. No biters. But we're gonna just take a little scramble right there. Another offensive lineman going to go down with an injury there too. Not great. Run a little screen there. Get Bangura back involved in the game. Oh my gosh. Bangura. Okay. Almost got chased down in the backfield, but turns it into a nice little gain. Puts us inside the 10-yard line. 222 passing yards. Only 5 rushing, so now we'll start instituting the rush game a lot more. Especially since it's this late in the game. Tried to cut out, but that's going to be a loss right there. Some yardage. And Guro gonna fight forward for that one. Oh, tried to reach for it. Yeah, now if you flip up on the right stick when you're getting tackled, your guy will reach forward. So, I want to start doing that as well. We're just gonna run the double ISO here again. And Bangura is gonna get in there. It's gonna be his 2nd touchdown of the day. I think 2 rushing. I think it's 3rd touchdown of the day. But he has a receiving and 2 rushing touchdowns. A really good offensive drive from us there. Parker showing what he's got again. He just needs to keep doing that, and he'll keep his job. Big hit from the tight end or wide receiver there. Start off with some blitz right away. Oh, almost got to him. Drew Pine not having the greatest day. 12 of 19, 150 yards, 2 picks. So, not a great day for the Bowling Green quarterback. But just proves that our defense is actually kind of rowdy. And we're going to tackle him for a loss of 3. Ricky Hyatt back there again. Having a hell of a day. We'll drop into some man here, too. We'll try to clamp up, too. We're going to break it up and get the tip drill. Absolutely huge. Ricky Hyatt again. Absolutely massive game. Massive right there. That was huge. Absolutely love it. Get the run game instituted here. I like this little screen pass to Pugh, actually. Corner backed off. Didn't want any of the smoke, so... Gaining nothing from Bangura there. But it's still 3rd and 2. Find Bangura there, though. He's going to keep his feet in bounds while he makes the catch. Good play by him there. 5 receptions for 35 yards. Not bad. He's going to fight a little forward, get 2 yards. Could have been a gain in nothing, so we'll take it. We'll go back into the pistol. We just stretch with a little motion. Or not, because I picked the wrong play. Try to juke around him, only a gain of 1 there. Harris gets around him. Let's go. Little stutter step right there. Gonna put Parker over 250 passing yards. We're at 250 passing yards. A little Leverett rush here. Oh my gosh, Leverett gets in. Go to run from the fullback for 10 yards out. And now it's going to be 28-14. Only 3 minutes remaining. Quick little drive right there. After another pick, the 3rd pick from this OU Bobcats defense. Defense has been the name of the game for this team, so this game and in all the games, basically. I mean, considering we did absolutely nothing offensively against, what's it called? We did nothing offensively against Ohio State, but we did only hold them to 27 points, so I'm a little surprised with that fact. And that was an absolutely terrible dive attempt from our corner right there, so going to result in a big gain and 1st down for them. It's going to be Hogan again. It's going to be a flag, maybe a holding, or no, it's going to be something, or is it going to be roughing the passer? Not a great foul to commit right there. All right, 15 yards. Did get about a 10-yard gain in that play, but that is not what we want to do. Pine's going to slide underneath any tacklers right there. Good defense from the boys here. And he's going to find a Hogan, but Hank can't break it up. So not a great play. But also just can't really be allowing all the... Or can't allow him that much time in the pocket. That was too much time. And that's going to be another play for him to create. That broke down. Alright, so 28-21 now. Definitely going to be onside in it with 2 minutes left. But yeah, not only a 1-score game here. No, they're doing normal kickoff. Okay. Jordan Jr., who had a good return his last time. Bring it up to the 26. Not a terrible return. Drop back into the gun, though. Try to stat pad a little bit, too. Find a wide open Mason Williams. We're going to hurdle. We're going to hurdle. Oh, tried to hurdle. Did not work out well. 2-minute timeout, though. We will go into chew clock mode. And just run this game out. Chris Bangura getting 1st downs, so... Oh, not with plays like that. That's a loss of 6. Uh-oh. Go back to a slip screen. Just realized that their right end is a star, so that's going to result in a not a quick enough pass. So now we're 3rd and long. Q might be able to burn the guy's garden, and I'm going to throw a pick. Oh my gosh. Number 39 jumped that perfectly. I should have just waited 1 extra second, and he would have been past him. But, oh my goodness. Not a great day from Parker. That's his 3rd pick of the day as well. Just like Drew Pine, the quarterback for this Bowling Green team, but not great. And I'm not going to take him out yet because we have, what's his name, redshirted. Big question is, if they do score here, do they go for 2? I do not know. I would not be surprised if they did. Terrible pass, but Thomason hits him hard anyway, just for fun. Can't allow anything here. Oh! Big hit! Fumble! Pick it up! Let's go! Pius picks it up. Look at this team, dude. This defense is absolutely legit. Shame that a lot of them are seniors. But 4 forced turnovers today as their quarterback tries to stretch something in. We're going to throw another incompletion. Okay, if we're passing the ball, I'm just going to do a touch pass. Get some yards. Does not look like they're going to be ready for this, and they are not. Bangura is going to get a good block out there. Hendricks is going to get another big gain. That is going to be a 1st down. We'll go back into the pistol here. And just run this clock out. But defense was the MVP of today's game. Oh my goodness, they saved us multiple times. Game got a little iffy on a couple of occasions there. Just want to get Bangura past the positive yardage mark, basically. He only has 11 carries, now 12 carries. That should be 12 yards right there. And of course, it's going to be a bad pass. Tried to stat pad right there, but end of the game, we won 28-21. Definitely got our passing stats up for these guys. 292, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Not great. 23-24. I think we are going to give the true freshman a chance in the next game. 12 carries for 12 yards for Bangura. 2 touchdowns, though. 1 for 10 for Leverett, and a 1 for touchdown, and then 1 for Tyrone Mathis. Receiving-wise, 6 for 104 for Hendricks. 5 for 60 for Harris. 5 for 35 and a touchdown for Bangura, 5 for 58 for Ian Pugh, and 2 for 35 for Mason Williams. So Pugh finally got involved in the pass game. Love to see that. But like I said, not too impressed with Parker Navarro right now. So I do think we are going to go to red shirts. We are going to remove Carpenter from it. We'll redshirt Deshaun Goldsberry for now. And he's going to get the start nod. We're just going to see what it's like. Tim Carpenter. So, but we are 4-1. Still looking good on the year. We do have the ability to upgrade twice now, too. Each ability costs 8. So, we will do QB quarterback transfers are more interested. I like that. And O-line transfers are more interested. Like I said, the transfer is going to be our best friend in these first couple seasons with OU. So definitely want to get that pushed up pretty quickly so we can maybe bring in maybe even a couple 4-stars. But we do get some more commits. Terrell Friend, right edge, 3-star from Toledo. It's going to be our only of the day. Caleb Tobias, that 2-star safety, is going to go to Buffalo. And we do play Ball State in this one, at Ball State. So hopefully, since we're playing in Indiana, there won't be any rain. I would hope. But let's check out our stats real quick going into this game. Yeah, 5 games, 62 completion rating, 949, 6 touchdowns, 6 picks for Navarro. So not too impressed. Tim Carpenter might be the answer. But there is one thing I want to do for Tim Carpenter before we start him. He's a little more swaggy than Parker Navarro, so we are going to take that flak jacket off him. Absolutely gross. Flak jackets are so gross. Do not like them. So flak jacket, none. And then also his feet, we're going to take those spats off. Spats are also very ugly. Does have some fucking tree trunk legs though. Love to see that. You get the run game more involved this game too. We'll check out our rushing stats so far. 64 carries for 350, so averaging over 5 yards a carry. 2 touchdowns only for Bangura though. But we do have, what is that? 6 rushing touchdowns as a team. Basically everyone that can carry the ball and will carry the ball has gotten touchdowns. Mathis, I think, came in garbage time one time. Passing though, we need to get those Pew stats up. Parker Navarro. Yeah, 2-star, so not terrible, but we'll do some recruiting real quick and get into this final game of the stream. So, Prince, our playing style has gone up though, so we're gonna keep them on there. Anyways, we'll go back to the prospect list. Maybe find another free safety to add. We have this guy. He is only a check out some of these guys too. Georgia Southern. I don't know. Right now, I'm just looking for some guys, especially these guys that were not high up on their board. If I'm looking at them, I want to see if there's some teams that I could potentially swoop in. That pipeline bonus would definitely help. Like a Doug Hyde and a Stephen Griffin, maybe even. Bueno and Hilleman as well. And then we'll take a look at more receivers as well. Hugh Butts, Dimitri Durr, Hugh Butts, and Durr. Kashama. We're gonna take a look at Kashama. We're gonna just offer them scholarships right off the bat. Defensive guards. Offer Hyde, Griffin. We'll offer all of them scholarships. And Delane. Offer one too. Go to our guys in the top 5. So we are still very largely in first for these guys, but our playing style did go up from, I believe, like an F to a D in that last game. So not way too out of it. Look at my school again. Playing style. Offensive passing yards per game. We got it up from 160 to 191. So yeah, we just need to keep getting that up, and it'll help. Playing style is an F for this guy though. Can I look at? So we need total tackles. So I think that thing that's killing us right now with like a guy like him, he's a power rusher. What position would he be? So playing style is still an F for him. He's a right tackle, I think he was. Offensive passing yards, total offensive yards, total offensive yards. So power rusher, edge, sacks. That's a little weird to me because I mean we've gotten a lot of sacks, so. But for the guys that we can right now, we got those two guys. He's already committed, he's coming in. But some of these guys, we're gonna throw 50 on Moses right now. Or maybe even hard sell him. Nah. We're gonna send the house on Moses right now, just so we can get him in quicker. Fine. We'll go up to 25. Or yeah, we'll do 25 on him. Johnson will go up to 10 on him. Stefan, verbally committed. This Mutcherson guy, though, we need to sway him. Sway him on Hometown Hero. And even give him another couple of what's called Madu, though. He's still in his... called. Need to go top. Kelly, though. I'm gonna scout him real quick. Good speed, so yeah, we'll Quan Ham. We will schedule for proximity to home, and then we'll throw our last 10 on Shelly right now. A pretty good speed for a 2-star corner, so not bad. But yeah, I don't know why that we might lose out on that edge rusher because we don't have edge rushing sacks, which is bullshit. Like, let's look at the sack totals right now. Seegers has 3.5, and Lukeman, so they're both edge rushers. Maybe because he's gonna be right edge rusher. Is that why? Well, sorry, our best right edge rusher is Dick and Ball, so that's not gonna happen. We might have to remove him from our board, honestly. Someone like just the only thing that I don't like is that he's not in our pipeline and he's a JUCO guy. Maybe Montague. I don't know, Montague we might be able to swoop in there real quick. But we're gonna remove Quincy from the board. Montague. Can we need that much on? Buy him. On do, we need to put a little more on. Alright, let's look at these guys real quick. I'm gonna take Prince off. And Lanoy Boy. Elusive Bruiser. Running backs. He likes rushing yards per game. So. Yeah, we need to get that up. That is something that we can get up pretty easily. Just that last game, I think, hurt us a little bit. can take 25 off Sills and only put like 5 on him for now. And then we'll take 5 off Rico. Or no, we need to put more on Rico. We went down on him actually. Put 25 on him. And then we'll just do 5 and 5 on Montague. And if we can get up, up there for him, that'd be awesome. Just the pipeline would be the main thing helping us out with him. We're gonna get into this next game. Just want to make sure one more time that true freshman is starting. Teddy. Yeah, Tim Carpenter. Timmy. But a good team to get his feet wet against. Ball State is one of the weaker teams. Yeah, we'll make them wear all black. What's their alternate option? My helmet? Yeah, we'll make them do that. And we'll wear the paw helmet and green pants. Not raining here in Indiana. I love to see that. Alright. For MACtion. We get ball first. Not bad. Get to see Tim in action right away. So, not too angry to see what he's got. Yeah, only 72, but he's got 87 speed, 88 throw power, so I like those splits right there. But still, we'll see what he's truly like. I'm gonna drop in the doubles off real quick. Get the run game established, just get him a little comfortable with how our offense runs. Bangura's gonna only get 2 yards there, but it's something. Stay in this formation. That's going to be a big hole. Bangura's going to be able to get about 12 yards there. Good run. And then first pass for Carpenter is just going to be a little jet sweep, and it's going to be for negative yards. So not great. Drop him into a little screen. The Andres Duwerk guy's gotten injured in 3 straight games, so not a good look for him. Bangura, first positive yardage for Anderson is a good one. Drop into a read option here. Oh no, I think we might have to up the quarter length, not gonna lie. Tim Anderson. Tim Carpenter does spin into the tackle right there, but he gets first down. That's all that matters. Then a quick little pass off to the tight end there. That was a nice find. Another screen. Able to cut back in before the tackle getting us too early. Not bad. Just like a quick little post here, but Carpenter's going to be able to just take it. Hell yeah. Good start so far for this Ohio Bobcats offense and Carpenter's first ever collegiate drive. Not a great pass there from him, but he's dealing with some pressure there, so just had to get off quick. Gonna be able to find Harris. Not the greatest coverage from their corner there. Get run game going a little more. Carpenter, first drive. Looking pretty good. Oh, the right, or the D tackle there, able to put his arm out and slow Bangura down enough to make the tackle. He had only green grass in front of him there. Good blocking from the tight ends. Some good blocking here. Counts it out. Gonna be a 1st and goal. All right, 4 rushes, 24 yards already for Bangura. Yeah, I think we do need to raise the minutes of the quarters a little bit, but Carpenter, first drive, first touchdown, finds Rodney Harris. It's gonna be his 3rd touchdown on the year. A good start from the true freshman. Hell yeah, we'd like to see it. He might have been the answer all along. Parker Navarro stepped to the side. New sheriff in town. But yeah, I think that's just like how quick the games are going by is kind of hurting our stats. So I think I'll probably put up to 8 minutes. Qua Ashley is their quarterback or halfback. Kelly behind is their signal caller today. First pass is going to go for no gain at all. Drop into some blitz here too. Oh my goodness, I absolutely boofed it. They're going to get an easy 82-yard touchdown to start their day. But not great. Quarterback is a pure runner. But absolutely massive play for them to start and have a quick drive. But quick drives means more offensive opportunities for us. Even though we would not like to let it happen on a big touchdown. We'd rather get a 3 and out. So we're gonna go right back into the gun. Might see Harris here. Yeah, Harris is going to be able to catch that. Harris has sure hands. That's something that I've definitely noticed about him. Like, if I'm throwing it to him, he's most likely going to catch it. And especially in single coverage. Trust him. Case Hendricks on the RPO bubble right there. Good spin move is going to result in a big gain and a juke. Gets us down to their 26-yard line. Massive gain for us. Hendricks' 2nd catch of the day already. So great play by this offense. Gonna roll out with Carpenter. Does get hit pretty hard, but stays on his feet to get tackled forward by the edge rusher there. I'll be looking. Hendricks is wide open. Hugh was wide open too. Probably would have been a good play to him, but whatever works. Gonna start off with a stretch in the run offense on this drive. And Gurr gonna break the first tackle and stay up and get hit by at least 5 people there. Jesus Christ. Run a little triple option play here too. Carpenter's gonna keep it and be able to run it right up the middle. Rushing touchdown for Carpenter. I think he's the truth. I think he's been our answer all along. Score on back-to-back his first 2 drives of his collegiate career, a rushing touchdown and passing. And he's been throwing the ball accurately. I know Parker's last 2 games were in the rain, so that definitely hindered his accuracy, but seems to be Carpenter is throwing the ball well, making good passes, making smart passes. But definitely don't fall for anything here. Their star running back is going to get his first carry of the day. Fell for the RPO last time. Real hard. But yeah, 101 passing yards on 90% completion and 2 touchdowns for Carpenter. Great start, so... And we're going to be able to get back there. That's Pius again. 3 straight games with a sack for Pius. Absolutely huge. After starting off kind of slow, I mean, we were facing tough competition, but didn't have didn't really make an impact in those games against Rutgers, West Virginia, and Ohio State. But we are going to force the 3 and out. More like us. More like our defense right there. Dorwart did leave the last game early, but he's going to be back in and already making his impact known. He's going to get a really good kick punt return right there. Go into this 6-man blocking set and get it back to Bangura to bang it up the middle. He's going to be able to get good positive run right there. Do another touch pass. 6 rush, 33 yards already for Bangura, so not bad. And then somewhere in the teens for Carpenter. Hendricks on the jet sweep is going to be able to get first down to help from the extra hits. Dropping this play action here as well. Keep them on their toes. Hendricks right over the middle. That's another one. Shepard looks like their number 2 corner is going to go down with a little injury right now. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. He was holding his chest. Pugh going for the jump ball, but the corner knocks it out of his hand. Jet sweep to the tight end there, I think. A little crazy. The results in some yards. So, not the worst. Or it might be a wide receiver. Oh, can't keep his feet in bounds, Mathis. But we are going to go for it. Go into this bunch set, a little RPO alert bubble. Fine with doing either play here. Bangura's going to keep it. He's going to rush up the middle, get us into the inside the 5-yard line. That's exactly what we needed. It'll be 1st and goal. Big first down right there. Bad throw by Carpenter. His first really bad throw of the day. Knew it was going to happen soon enough. He's young man, 18 years old. Can't always be perfect. He's got to learn that sooner rather than later. But he's going to be able to rush this one into his 3rd touchdown of the day. 3 for 3 on drives. His 2nd rushing. 5 attempts for 30 yards already for him. The rush game has been a lot better. Just all-around game has been a lot better this game. I know it's a weak competition in Ball State, but, I mean, it's still competition. That's all that matters. Kick is going to go way deep in the end zone, so they're going to knee it. But they got 3 minutes and they got 4 minutes in a 21-7 game, so a lot of time to do something. But the last drive did not look great for them and for momentum. As Thomason's going to get in the backfield, and Luckman's going to help take him down. It's going to be a tackle for loss and his first tackle of the game. So Thomason keeping his hot play going. A little screen pass is going to be falling short because the quarterbacks are getting hit. So incomplete right there. Incomplete play right there. 3rd and 11 now. And they're gonna hand it off, and that's gonna result in another 3 and out. We're gonna get the ball back with another 3 minutes. More than enough time to do some damage. Their punter finally gets a good boot on that one. Made that number 18 linebacker look silly there, so like that. Gonna go to the bunch wide. Preston Hendricks is a little crazy, so we're gonna send him deep just in case. But Harris was wide open underneath. Great juke move. He gets to the outside. Gets pushed out of bounds, but great play by Rodney Harris there. 4 receptions for 60 yards already for him. They do have a little bit of an empty formation right there. Another juke by Rodney. Gonna gain him another 20 extra yards. Absolutely huge play from Rodney there. We are gonna chew the clock a little bit. Get us to the 2-minute timeout only. But I don't know. I don't know, boys. This Tim Carpenter kid, he might be the truth. Our offense has looked a lot better with him in there. There's going to be another touchdown, this time Mason Williams. 4 for 4 on drives with this Ohio Bobcats offense today. 180 yards passing already. Check out the stats before the half. It might be our last drive of the half. But Tim Carpenter, 16 for 19, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns. What is this guy? Senior. Okay. Rushing wise, he has another 30 with 2 more touchdowns. And then Singura 7 for 39. So, or at the half already, basically, he has around 230 all-purpose yards and 4 touchdowns. So couldn't ask for a better first half to his collegiate debut. And his defense is making it a lot easier for him, too. His defense isn't allowing anything. Only reason that big touchdown happened is because I boofed it. Definitely won't happen. Let it happen again. And our rush defense is just looking unbearable right now. Like, they can't do anything against it. I'd love to see that. And that's going to be a pass interference on me. Don't like that one, so we're going to give up 15 free yards. Luckily, it is college rules, so in college, PI is only 15 yards. In football, it's at the spot of the foul, so, or NFL, it's at the spot of the foul, so much better than we're doing with that. Totally whiffed on the hit stick, but we got lucky he ran out of bounds. I'm going to drop in some dime here. Don't really want to be pressing, especially with our suspect secondary. And a sack there by Lukeman. He's... I don't know. Count those sacks towards the right edge guys. Why can't they? And quick little pass. Luckily, he only falls down. So we're not letting Haskins press anymore after that terrible play. Walker. Another sack. This time from another big guy. 3 sacks on the as a team today already in the first half. So let's keep it going in the second, hopefully. He's going to scramble on this play, though. Big hit from corner and the safety. So they're going to call timeout. 3rd and 6. They're about at the 32-yard line. So pretty comfortable right now. But they are going to rush again. We're going to tackle them out of bounds. Start doing some... Going to reach forward. Get 2nd and inches, but not out of bounds, which is huge. But yeah, we need to play some contain. The run by the quarterback. Gonna get them a tad bit closer. Running some hurry up right now too. A little throwing me off beat a little bit, and they're gonna find that wide receiver again in the back of the end zone. That's gonna be his 2nd touchdown. We almost blocked the PAT. That would have been huge. And that would have just been salt in the wound of this first half for Ball State. Even though they put together a good drive there. I'll give that to them, but still hasn't been a great start of the game for them. 14 seconds. Honestly, we're going to go empty. And we are going to see what we can do. Q is going to get 11 right there. They're going to keep going back to prevent. But stuff like this you can't really prevent. Freshman running back, or freshman quarterback right there. Making a big play. Need to get the ball out quickly here. Get a timeout in. There we go. 1 second left. Could give us the opportunity to kick a 50-yard field goal. Okay. A little tough, but we have the wind on our side. That's going to be perfect. 50-yarder, boys. Our kicker's pretty good, but that was a really good one. Take the 31-14 lead going into the half. They get ball first. We're going to just skip the halftime show. 5 targets, 5 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown for Rodney Harris. Unbelievable first half from this OU team. I know it is against one of the weaker teams in the MAC. I'll keep saying that, but I don't know. I like what we're seeing out of Carpenter, and I mean the defense, as always, is playing stellar. Another sack there. Second sack by Dukes. Nehemiah Dukes. Absolutely huge. We're going to custom stem him a little bit, send him a little deeper. Drop back into the nickel. And another sack. Holy shit. This time by Seagars. 4th and 24. 2 sacks on that drive. Result in nothing but a loss of 14 for them on that drive, and they're going to have to punt it away. Another good punt by their punter. Dorwart. Another good return. We'll just drop into the pistol, considering this game's getting kind of ugly. So their offense can't really do anything. They've had one drive where I just boofed it and one really good drive, which I will admit, but I don't know, they haven't done much. Good play by their star corner there. Stops that early in the flats. We're just gonna run a little dive here. Mathis trying to get in between the blockers, can't though. It's now gonna be 3rd and 7. We will run the ball though. Oh no, terrible pass by me. Terrible decision. Not on Williduan Hayes. What a name. But that is not on Tim Carpenter at all. That was a good pass. It was just the wrong decision. But their run game cannot get anything going right now. Ricky Hyatt with his 2nd tackle for loss. Unsung hero so far in this dynasty. He's been absolutely everywhere. They're going to run a real screen pass here and get some good yardage. Way Ashley, their quarterback, goes down. That is not good for them. Did just say, or no, they're running back. So he hasn't been playing well, but still, he is a star. Oh, and the good block. Bad, worse defense. 31-21 now. All they can do is these big plays. Crazy. But they capitalize off the terrible read by your boy. Like I was trying to say, that interception by Tim was not on him at all. That was a good pass. It was good timing pass. It was just good pass to the wrong spot, and that spot was picked by me. So I'll take full responsibility for that. We'll run some option with them though. Kind of want to see if this is more electric than the Parker Navarro option game that we've been struggling with. Bangura gained 7 on it though. Not bad. Go back to the screens real quick. No, he's too slow. There we go. Good first down. 2 catches for 21 yards for Bangura, so not bad. He's going to establish his run game a little more. After coming off a bad week last week, need to get him a little more involved. Not much there, so we'll give Verrett. They get banged up a little bit on that play. LeVerrett. 3rd and 4. He breaks one tackle and then tried to fight forward, but he got bottled up by a couple guys there. Carpenter. Oh, he's gonna fumble. Young man's mistake right there. That fumble was on him, not me, so he's gonna have to take responsibility for that one, but we cannot keep playing like this if we want to win this game. That's all I'll say. We almost get mossed by their wide receiver there, but luckily Tank Pearson, our star corner, makes a good play. Ricky Hyatt is going to make a play here. Hits him hard, but he hangs on. I was right there. Oh my goodness. Tank, way late. Catch up there. He gets burned. Oh, Ricky Hyatt almost gets the pick. I almost jumped that, but it's going to count as a deflection. We'll take it. Take that all day of the week. Oh, Quay is going to find some space. Or not Quay. I forget what his name is. Kyle Kelly. Good rush from him. Trying to contain, but I kept pressing the wrong button. Of course, still early in the year, so gotta forgive me for making some minor mistakes like that. But only 6 carries for 7 yards for their running back right now, so not a great start. Not a good game so far from him. Because he is also going to get stopped there at the 1-yard line. Ricky making a great tackle. Open field tackle. We gotta watch out for the run here, but I wouldn't be surprised if they try to pass it. Oh, and he keeps it. You guys gotta eye option the quarterback. They should have waited for him. Now it's a 3-point game. They're making it interesting. We can't blow this. That's the main thing. It's Tim Carpenter's debut game. Started off so hot, and we've almost completely blown this lead. 7th quarter, or 4th quarter, just starting. Don't know why I said 7th, maybe because there's 7 minutes left. But, yeah. Whatever we do, we cannot blow this game. Carpenter is cold now, but good passes like that should get him out of it pretty quickly. AJ Harris adding on to his amazing game so far. Career day for him. Gonna find Gossett there in the RPO, and he's gonna gain some positive yardage. He is a wide receiver. Okay. I think we're gonna send Hendricks deep here. Kind of like the idea of it, but Carpenter is gonna slide this time, so good play by him. We can get some blocking here. Maybe we can wait on that Harris route, but no, we're not going to. Just gonna have to throw that one away. Hugh was getting absolutely locked up on the right side there too. Should be able to get it quick out to Hendricks, and we do. Let's go. Establish the run game a little more. And girl right up the middle. Try to cut right because it looked like we were getting some good blocking on that guy, but might have been the bad call. Not the right call. And that was actually Mathis. Alright, good run by him though. So, still out there. Good read option, good keep by Carpenter. We're going to slide. 9 rushes for 80 yards. Considering he fumbled, I'm fine with what he's done so far. I know fumble isn't great, but 9 rushes for 80 yards is really good. So, good blocking here. Bangura touchdown. Let's go. Beat the edge rusher up to the corner. We get an easy walk-in touchdown with the downfield blocking. Came close to blocking that field goal too. 38-28. Straight up shootout in this one. But it's been nothing if not entertaining. So They're going to need that one. Drop into some dime. We'll see what if they run a run play, then we might drop back in the nickel or the 3-3-5, but I kind of want our speedy guys out there right now making plays on the ball. They don't have many guys that can fully break tackles, so need to take advantage of that. Except that guy, but hopefully we had some help there. Bad throw is going to result in 4th down. Only 4th down, not too long, but still 4th down. I'm going to send him a little further out there. And he holds on to the jump throw. Oh my goodness, this Weatherly kid is having a hell of a game. Gotta give it to him. Do have our normal linebackers out there, so kind of a disadvantage for us, but Luckman, there we go. Another sack on the day for the team. They're going to probably be sending it deep again, so don't want to drop into cover 4. I'll try to lock up the middle by myself. But that's going to result in that. And their tight end getting a big gain. 300 passing yards for their guy now. Now since we're in the red zone, we kind of drop into some cover 3, maybe some underneath, some contains. But need a stop here, stop the clock. And Kelly's gonna get an easy walk-in touchdown, make it a 1-score game again. That's gonna make it 35-38, depending on the field PAT. We do make it. Normal kickoff, so just need to chew some clock here and get past the 50. That's the main thing. It's our main goal of this drive right here. Get past the 50. But we'll drop into pistol right away with Bangura out there. Have a really good rush to end the last drive, so I'm gonna keep it going. Keep feeding the hot hand. Not the biggest game, but some yards. They're gonna call a timeout. Bangura is a little banged up, so keep an eye on his wear and tear as well. 3rd and 9. Uh-oh. Not good position right here. Not a very good position. Bangura hangs on, but it's 4th and 6. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Absolutely nuts call, but we get the 1st down. Absolutely huge. Oh my goodness. Needed that so bad, and we got it. LeVerett has been one of our more clutch players on the year, so not very surprised it was him making that play. It was good Le'Veon Bell-esque running right there by Bangura. It's going to get us another 1st down and past the 50-yard line. Don't like how it's not a read, or it's not an RPO. 2-minute timeout. We are at the R49, now past the 50. But we did make them burn all their timeouts, so. Alright. Well, we're going to get called for an illegal forward pass there. I was trying to just slide right away, but we're lucky they didn't pick that off. That's the main thing. Let's see what happens here. We got lucky he did not jump that enough to pick it off, so that would have been really bad. We're going to burn some clock here, though. Should have just ran the ball probably instead of passing the ball like we did. But burn some clock. Try maybe get this one out of bounds. It's gonna be a good punt. They're gonna catch it at the 16. They got 22 seconds. To do something. And no timeouts. So just need to lock up this middle area and not let anything happen big over there. That's gonna be perfect. Clock's gonna keep running, so they're gonna have to run into a hurry up. They're gonna spike it. Alright. Run some solo buzz right here. I don't like the look of this. And I'll use this guy. Get him. Seegers. Game-ending sack. 7th sack as a team. Nutty. Nail-biter here in Ball State. But the freshman, he made his case. I think we start him in the next week, and after the bye week. Let's check out the stats real quick. 26 of 31 passing, 277 with a touchdown, or 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. Not really counting that pick. Like I said, that was just a terrible decision by your guy. That's going to be on the stat sheet. 14 for 75 rushing with a touchdown for Bangura. 9 for 80 with 2 touchdowns and a fumble for Carpenter. 2 for 16 for Mathis. 1 for 4 for Julian. Receiving wise, 7 for 86 for Hendricks. 6 for 93 and a touchdown for Rodney. 3 for 24 from Bangura, 3 for 12 from Mathis, 3 for 21 from Biassett, 2 for 22 from Pugh, 1 for 14 from Leverett, and Mason scored a little red zone touchdown. Defensively, though, 2 sacks for Seegers, Dukes, and Luckman, and another sack for Ojugo. So, not bad. No picks caused, but we did force a fumble, right? No fumbles. So no turnovers caused, but a couple turnovers on downs. Jalen Thomason, 10 tackles. Michael Mack, Ricky Hyatt also get 9. The 3 tackles lost for Luckman, 2 for Thomason and Ricky Hyatt. Really, really good game. I say that Carpenter has earned a spot for another start. So we'll upgrade our coach one more time. Do next week's recruiting, and I do think we have a bye week coming up, so do this D lineman more interested in transferring. Do get Moses Meredith to commit. Would love to see that. Another recruit in Derek Lambo, 2-star left edge. Not bad. Hutcherson is going to commit to Rutgers. Ooh, that hurts considering we beat them. Gotta remember that. Gotta remember it. But he's good. It's gonna be the only guy we're locked out of now. But we will be able to recruit some more. We do want to check out top classes so far. We'll just go to Mac. We're number 1. We're 33rd ranked class right now. 4 3 stars and a 2-star. So not bad. Like to see it. Go back into recruiting though. Do have 185 hours, so Jean-Pierre is still down on us. Not great to see, so we might have to move on from him. Not gonna lie. And I know it will be kind of tough because not many other. We need only 1 running back, so that's the nice thing. Maybe we'll put Rashad Swope, Chauncey Vales. He's only a JUCO. He's JUCO Junior. I do not like that. So we'll put Swope, Dante Gage in there. Isaiah Suggs possibly too. Yeah, Suggs is So we'll offer all these guys scholarships. I do think we'll keep Pierre in there for one more week. We are still first on him, and it's just a deal breaker is kind of killing us. We'll send 10 Thugs, 5 Gage, and another 5 to Swope. But we did get Meredith to commit. Just very nice. Devontae Fine, we are getting closer and closer on. We'll move him up to 35 for now. Do have his visit coming up as well. Wide receiver wise, we'll start offering some of these guys like 10 each. Tight ends, we're not worried about. Offensive tackles, can do schedule a visit for Stefan to do this one. Proximity to home. Offensive guards. Doug Hyde, I'm gonna send the house at for now. Or no, we're gonna send the house at Griffin. And we'll just talk to friends and family about Hyde. And then Hilleman will also do that. Bueno, pick him off. Edge rushers, Montague didn't go up in his at all, so we're gonna send him the rest of our 15. Or honestly, we're gonna take Hyde off. And he's an edge rusher, right? Yeah, so we'll do 40 to Montague for now. D-tackle, outside linebackers. East, we are getting close on. He's coming up to his top 10. Can only schedule him a visit on week 13. I'll take him off. Hood. Belly. Cam. And we went down in rank 4, so we're gonna Shelly will go down on. We're gonna put 30. I'm gonna try to sway him on these 3. On the hometown hero, and then we'll put an extra 5 on him. Alright, but that will be our recruiting for this week. Hopefully it does some good stuff for us. Sim ahead of a week. Might have some guys commit, hopefully. Yep. Alright, we got 3-star Will, linebacker Jalen Byam. That's it. Lane reaches top 5, top 3 for a couple guys too. Northern Illinois. Do have another 50 to spend. So Roth, we went down. It's not good. It's him. So we're gonna also sway him. Ideal pitch, the clutch. We'll send another 15 to him too. Yeast, we did go down on 2, and it's just because we might miss out on Yeast, but I hope that kind of helps. We have 35 to him and Villain. He went down on 2. Dion Mondo. I do think he's going to commit. He will commit too. We're going gonna send the house at East for now. All right. So we're facing NIU next. We will still have Carpenter in at the starting spot, but yeah, next stream will probably be Sunday or Monday, sometime during the day, or yeah, probably sometime during the day, early day, Sunday or Monday. Yeah, bring more OU Bobcats action. We will play this game against NIU and 2 more games. Eastern Michigan bye week, and then we'll end the game with the rivalry game between us and Miami of Ohio. Check out the leaderboard right now, or the standings right now in the conference. Does look like we are first in the MAC, 2-0 in the conference, alongside Buffalo and Miami. Buffalo is also 5-1, and Miami is 4-2, and then it kind of drops off. A couple 1-win teams. We will be facing NIU, 2-win team right now. Point differential is kind of bad. And we will be at home. And then we'll face Eastern Michigan, who's really struggling right now. Hopefully we play at Eastern Michigan. If we don't this year, I'll try to make a point to remember. But we are at Eastern Michigan. Hell yeah, they have a great field, so that's kind of cool to play on. Players of the week. I don't think we got one this past week. No, we got one season 4 or week 4. But yeah, good stream. We go 3-0. Beat Appalachian State, Bowling Green, and Ball State. So we're starting off 2-0 in the MAC with this electric MACtion. But yeah, I'll be back this weekend. Hope to see you then. Go Bobcats.